Okay, that chart at the beginning talked about all sorts of other funding opportunities, and please, by all means, go seek out other ways to raise money. Go find grants, go find loans, go find any other form you can to go raise money for your company. It's really hard. Right? I'm going to stop there in terms of walking down that list and flip over to the fact that if you're going to go raise money, you have to go and make a sales process out of doing this effort. Right? Raising money is sales. And if you haven't watched the lectures and read the book on sales yet, well, maybe you want to come back here after that to understand this better, or vice versa. In any case, raising money is a sales process with a few twists. So first thing to keep in mind, the product that you're selling is your company, right? The customer that you're selling to is the investor, and therefore the pitch you have to put together is the list of benefits to that customer. Or in other words, why should the investor invest in your company? So tell them about the great opportunity that you just computed a while back. Tell them about your customers. Tell them about this problem you're solving. Tell them why it's important in the world. Right? We'll talk about pitching in another lecture, but the key here is to understand that you are selling your company, literally, to this investor. Right? So what's in it for them? Why do they care? And also keep in mind that your competition in this sales process is not the other companies that do what you do. Your competition in this process is every other early stage company that they could possibly invest in. Right? I'm going to say that again. So if they're a member of an angel group, they're going to see 3 or 5 companies per month or every 6 weeks or so. They're going to see 100 companies in a year. If they're venture capitalists, they're going to see 1,000 companies in a year. Every one of those companies is your competition, as is the fact that they can skip over your investment. Unless you are bringing them something so amazing that's going to return so much money to them and do so good in the world, there's no compelling reason for them to invest in your company. It's very easy for them to simply say no and move on to the next. Or unfortunately, what happens more often is they never say no. They just don't get back to you. Right? It's a flaw in investing. That's just how it works. One more reality to deal with. So when you decide to go forth and start your fundraising effort, take all the lessons from the sales book and the sales lecture and use those techniques. Create a sales funnel, create a sales process, and use that to go raise money for your company.